Good morning. Welcome back. It's week 24. It's been a better week. I have not been in pain this week. It's not been, again, nothing challenging this week. There isn't anything challenging happening at the moment. There's nowhere to go. There's nothing to eat. It's winter. There's no ice cream. I suppose there'd be stodgy puddings if I was out and about. I might want a stodgy pudding, but I'm not out and about. So I did rediscover this week jelly and ice cream. Yeah, basically regressed 45 years and went back to jelly and ice cream. Sugar-free jelly, the Hartley sugar-free jelly, which is 4 calories a tub or something like that. Is it called a tub? Pot. 4 calories a pot. And then I found some little individual tubs of low-calorie ice cream that was 70 calories each in Home Bargains. And so, yeah, for 74 calories, jelly and ice cream. That was a win. I had that twice this week. Apart from that, nothing is happening. I am doing nothing. I have definitely cut down on snacks. I'm trying to eat slightly more substantial meals. And I'm trying to make sure I eat my meals at regular times, whether or not I feel like I might be hungry. Because one of the things I've always done, one of the mistakes I've always made, is not eating at a proper meal time and then eating rubbish because it's not a meal time. Does that make any sense? So, no breakfast, because I'm not a breakfast person. This is the old me, no breakfast. About 11 o'clock, really bloody hungry. But it's not time for lunch yet, so I won't have lunch. And it's a bit late for breakfast, so I won't have breakfast. So I'll have buns or biscuits. And then eating enough buns and biscuits that I then don't want lunch at the prescribed lunchtime, which, 1ish or whatever. And then round about 3 o'clock, really bloody hungry, but it's too late for lunch and it's not time for tea, so I'll eat buns or biscuits or crisps or whatever, or chocolate bars. And then eating enough buns, biscuits, crisps and chocolate bars to not be hungry at tea time. And then round about 8 o'clock going, oh, it's too late to cook now. I'll eat buns or biscuits. Can you see how that pattern works, I'm not saying that I never ate meals. Obviously I did eat meals. I went out for meals and so on and so forth. But one of my worst things was believing that because it isn't a meal time, I should not have a meal now. I should just have a snack. And then having snacks that were completely unsuitable, completely unfuely for my body. And yeah, just repeating that bad pattern over and over again. I still can't have breakfast first thing in the morning. If you watch my overnight oats video that I put up earlier this week, you'll see that I said I can't have it. I can't wake up and eat. It's not who I am. But I do make sure that I have had breakfast before 10 o'clock now. So around about 9ish, I start going, right, I ought to have breakfast. And then make sure I've had it by 10. Most days, sometimes it goes past 10. If I get busy on the computer or listing or whatever, and because I'm not a breakfast person, it can go past that time. But I am making a determined effort to have breakfast at breakfast time. And then I'm going, right, lunch. Lunch is about 1 o'clock. And again, there's been days when I've gone past 1 o'clock because I've been busy or involved in something and I've not had lunch until a bit later. But I am very much aware that I must have lunch at lunchtime. And then trying to have my dinner, my evening meal, between 6 and 7. It's not a perfect science, and I'm not saying I'm getting it right all the time, but I'm making an effort to do it, and I'm making an effort to have something that will keep me going until the next meal. So for breakfast, for example, I always try to have, rather than just have a waffle, I have a waffle with a banana or porridge with a banana, because I know that's extra fuel and extra filling and longer. Slow release. Slow release is what I wanted. Slow release nutrition to keep me going for that bit longer so that I'm not reaching for a snack. I haven't given up snacks. I still like snacks and I really like sweet stuff. And I've had a few comments saying, oh, if you gave up the sauces or whatever, then you'd probably see a difference in your weight loss. I probably would, but I'd also see a real difference in my mindset. I have given up so much. I never did a food diary before I started to lose weight. You guys didn't see the amount of sweet stuff that I was eating before I lost weight, the really bad stuff in my diet. If I went out for dinner, I might have shown you what I was having, but you didn't see the snackage and the junk that I was eating instead of proper fuel. I have given up so much. And also in this current climate, where as well as giving up so much, we have had so much removed from us. If I also give up sauces, mayonnaise, Pepsi Max, these things that people are quite rightly saying are possibly slowing my weight loss time, I will come off this diet. I will come off this way of life. I will go back to the way I used to eat because I will feel so deprived and so cross and so belligerent and so Rebellious. Rebellious is the one I will rebel. I know I will. I have to keep that balance. I have to keep something in there. And things like the chocolate sauce that I have on my porridge. I've gone for a low calorie. I'm not just having any old chocolate sauce off the shelf. This is Sweet Freedom chocolate sauce that is 13 calories per teaspoon. I'm already going for the low calorie options. So no, I will not cut those things out. But I do appreciate that when these suggestions are made, they are made with the best of intentions, and I thank you for caring. However, I'm digging my heels in and going, no, I won't. Because I'm actually 5 inside. Before we go on, I just want to say well done again to everyone who is starting, trying, continuing, doing, losing, attempting, fighting, working at it, all of you. Well done to all of you. Make sure you continue to put your achievements in the doobly-doo, in the comments box below, and make sure, if you're struggling, make sure you mention that there as well, because I think we could all support each other here. Somebody did say jokingly that I could start my own swimming club. I really couldn't do that. Don't have any knowledge apart from all the stuff I shouldn't eat, or shouldn't eat too much of. But yeah, well done to all of you who are working at this too, and onwards and upwards for another week. Let's have a look at my food diary. Again, you can skip this if you find it boring. And then at the end of that, I'll jump on the scales. We'll see how we get on. Monday's breakfast is waffles, which sadly stuck like buggery today, so it's kind of waffle scramble. Bananas and mint flavoured chocolate. Monday lunch is a tortilla wrap. It's got 1 piece of bacon medallion in there, 1 slice of cheese and 1 egg. And then I've got a more light yoghurt. Evening meal, I've got 2 lamb leg steaks, some carrot and swede mash, and some new potatoes with herby butter that I've done in the air fryer. Breakfast. I don't know what day it is. It's Tuesday. Breakfast on Tuesday is porridge, banana, choc shot. Lunch on Tuesday, I have this M&S ready meal, which is chicken mini fillets and gravy. That's 308 calories, and I have what I thought was half a pack, but looks like more like 2/3 of a pack of mashed carrot and swede, which was left over from yesterday. I'll put the calories on the screen. Evening meal, excuse my shadow on the plate. Homemade cottage pie, sweet potato mash, and tender stem broccoli. Breakfast on Wednesday is a wholemeal tortilla wrap with a folded omelette-y eggy thing, a slice of processed cheese and a slice of ham. And I've gone very, very upper class and put a piece of folded kitchen towel on the plate because I'm pretty sure I'm going to get ketchup down my front. Lunch is a packet of Bernard Matthews turkey breast slices. They are 19 calories per slice and there are 6 in there, and I'm just going to eat them as they are. I've got a protein bar, which I've never tried before. I will put on the screen whether it was okay or not. And I had a packet of Ringos, cheese and onion Ringos, but I had those earlier when I was sitting on a bench talking to a bird, as you do. My evening meal on Wednesday is basically the same as we had yesterday. It's leftover cottage pie, leftover broccoli, a tiny bit of leftover sweet potato mash, gravy, and then for afters I've got sugar-free jelly and a low-fat ice cream pot. Thursday morning breakfast, porridge, banana and choc shot. Thursday lunch, I've got a chicken leg and a bit of breast, so I will not be eating the skin, some broccoli and carrots and some sweet potato mash. My pudding is a donut, but we've battered it a bit on the way home. It tastes alright. Evening meal, by the light of the bedside lamp, is a picky plate. I've got a ham sandwich on crustless bread, 2 Baby Bell Lights, a packet of Ringos, and a packet of Rainbow Drops. Breakfast on Friday, 2 boiled eggs and 2 pieces of Kingsmill 50/50 no crust with lighter Dan Pack spread. Late 11s, 10 to 12s is in fact a Saint bar. Friday's lunch is yet another wrap. I've got roast chicken slices, barbecue sauce, mozzarella cheese and salad in there, and I'm going to have a packet of Ringos and some melon fingers. Evening meal on Friday is 2 lemon piri-piri chicken skewers, 25 grams of yoghurt and mint dip, and a bag of savoury rice, microwave savoury rice. Breakfast on Saturday, I had one of these earlier, and I got a bowl of porridge with banana and caramel syrup. Lunch on Saturday, I've got 225 grams of sweet potato made into fries in the air fryer. Yummy. I've got a piece of Young's fish fillet and a large salad with some mozzarella cheese and light mayo. Evening meal on Saturday is this Sainsbury's beef and ale with mash ready meal, which is 345 calories. And I've got some carrots, which I roasted in the air fryer. I've never done that before. They're really nice, really good. Pudding! I've got a red velvet bar with a little pot of custard. Sunday breakfast is a waffle with banana and mint choc shot. I get asked in the comments quite a lot about how I make these waffles. I use Protein World Slender Pancake Mix, and I use 4 scoops of pancake mix to 60 ml of semi-skimmed milk. Sunday lunch is roast beef with all the trimmings. Evening meal on Sunday, yet another wrap. This one is a tuna melt. I've got 56 grams of tuna with 10 grams of mayo, 20 grams of mozzarella in there, some salad leaves, and a packet of milk chocolate rice cakes for dessert. It's another week done. It's Monday, it's scales time. 22, 5.5, yay! So, 22, 5.5, that gives me a £2.5 loss this week. I am pleased with £2.5. I am cross that it's not 4. I know I do this every week. I wanted 4 because that would have been my next half stone award. And it seems like ages since I got the last half stone thing. But 2.5 is fine. 2.5 is fine, and I'll get the other 1.5 this week coming, and it'll be fine, and I'm okay with it. And the thing is that I know that slow and steady wins the race. I know that this weight did not go on overnight. In the classic way of saying, didn't go on overnight, it's not going to come off overnight. Imagine if it did. Imagine if you went to bed one night 10 stone and woke up the next day 27 stone. Imagine the shock in your heart. But it didn't. It took 30 years to put it on. I hope it doesn't take 30 years to get it off. It won't take 30 years to get it. It is coming off faster than it went on. It is. But yeah, £2.5 is fine. It means that I can add 2.5 of my little balloons to my little weight loss chart. There we go. Total loss so far, 4 stone, £5.5. Chuffed to bits with that. Wanted 4 stone 7. Still going to be busy. I am chuffed. I am. I look at that sometimes and I go, I can't believe that's me. I can't believe I've done that. I'll link the little weight loss board below, by the way. I got it from a lady on Etsy. I'm not affiliated or sponsored by her in any way. In fact, but I link it because I'm really very pleased with it, and I think it does help. And I think it was very reasonably priced. If you can't afford one of these from Etsy, they sell them in the range for only a few quid, and they're the ones that you put pound coins in. So for every pound you lose, you stick a pound coin in, and at the end of it, you go and buy yourself something lovely. In fact, I might have one of those in a drawer here, so I'll try and dig it out and show you next week. I think that's it for this week. I don't think I've got anything else to. I don't think I've got anything else of use to say. Nothing else springs to mind apart from to say I hope you all have a fabulous week. I hope your journeys are going the way you want them to. And I'll be back next week with Carla's Calorie Crush week 25. Do you realise when I hit week 26, that'll be 6 months. 6 months that I have stuck to something. Who is she? See you next week. Take care. Bye for now.